So the start of today was kind of a mess.
Senorita started playing, and even though I swear I don't like that song, I sung every single word, didn't miss a beat, and then I missed my turn. I have a coupon for a free burger. Did I bring the coupon? No. So I'm gonna get the habit. I didn't get the habit.
Yes, but it's like all worth it because now it's just so peaceful at the park. Occasionally a child screams, but it is what it is. But other than that, it's really peaceful, and I'm so glad I did this because I was so nervous last night. I don't even know why. I just felt like I was gonna be stressed because I'm not like being productive by like talking to somebody or like working, you know, like I'm not being productive. But now I'm like, it's kind of nice to just kind of be alone with like your thoughts, which of course if you do that too often it gets scary. But for me, I feel like I'm always like doing something. Even if I'm like socializing, like I'm still doing something, you know what I mean? Like in my mind, socializing is like being productive, and then obviously work, school, that's like productive, and that's like all I'm doing ever. So it's kind of nice to just like take some time for myself just to like relax and like be on my own. And of course you can do that at home, but I feel like it's a different experience if you like go out to do it. And like I've always wanted to like go out by myself and like do things. I wasn't afraid to be alone. I was afraid of like the judgment from my parents, which is kind of ridiculous because they don't, I don't know, like my mom this morning, she was like, oh, who are you hanging out with? And I was like, myself. And then she was like, what? And I was like, yeah, I didn't want to tell you because I was so nervous. I was honestly gonna lie to them and say I was hanging out with a friend so they don't worry about me being by myself, but I was like, I don't want to lie. So I told her, and she was like having a heart attack. And then she told my dad, you know, your daughter's hanging out by herself today. And then he was like, oh, how nice, but like be safe. And then they had to like give me, you know, like a lecture about like being safe, which is fine. I'm just glad it didn't discourage me from like coming out and doing this. I really want boba. I kind of just want to take a nap here, not an actual nap, but just like relax here because it's really nice, and I can just like reflect and like just breathe for a second, you know? Yeah, I can't believe this is the first time that I've like gone out alone. I need to do this way more because this is so nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna hang out here for a little bit, and then maybe I'll see a movie, maybe I won't. All right, it's like 2:30 right now. I just bought a ticket to see A Quiet Place 2 at 3:45. So I'm just gonna head to the mall now and walk around and we'll see the movie. I was debating whether to see A Quiet Place or like something that's a little less suspenseful since I'm having such a chill day. But I was like, if I see A Quiet Place and it's suspenseful, then I'm gonna be focusing on that instead of like my problems. So that's what we're gonna do. Almost every place has closed down in the mall, which is so sad. Not closed like closed right now, but like closed down, like gone. Probably because of like COVID, they had like really bad business, so they had to close down. It's so sad though, like almost all of them, because there's also like a local like small, it's like a really small mall. But yeah, like almost every single like store or like where the stores used to be, they're all empty because they all closed down. It's so sad. All of this, it's all closed. They all shut down. It's so sad. This is literally my childhood mall. This is like where I grew up going, and it's just all, it's not okay. Like they all ran out of business, and it's like it's so freaking sad. This is like where I grew up, and now I have to see it all just disappear. The theater is like completely empty. It's like a ghost town. I asked the lady, I was like, are you guys always this dead? And she said it's because Black Widow comes out soon, so like everyone's like waiting for that or something. Wait, where's my number? 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm 17. Hold on. I just finished watching the movie. Why do I look like such a mess? Oh my god. Okay, but anyways, I finished watching the movie. It was good. It was really, really, really predictable, but it was still good. But like, oh, okay, spoiler alert for Quiet Place Part 2, and a Part 1 if you didn't watch Part 1. So I like how the ending, they did like the parallel with both of the kids like saving the adults, you know? But there's one thing I didn't like, which is like, why did they have to like, because the first one, spoiler alert for the first one, John's character dies, right? So the father figure and like the male lead is like gone, and then this movie they had to introduce like a new character, like a new male lead. Like, could Emily Blunt not have been like the main character? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, why did they have to have a male lead? Like, they had to bring one in for the second, because they had to like make up a whole nother character unless they were already planning it. And also it left on a cliffhanger, which means it's gonna be a third one, which is annoying, but like I'm gonna go see it. But it was good. It was really predictable, but it was still good. Like, sometimes predictable is good, you know? Okay. Now I need to go get more food for my frogs, and then I'm gonna go home. But this was a nice date with me, myself, and I guess you too, since you're watching.
But yeah, thanks for watching this video, and if you have never taken yourself out on a date, do it, please, if you can. Do it. It doesn't need, you don't have to see a movie. You can just go to have a picnic. Okay, bye!